It's 1 year. Jason wishes I would have gotten this size. This is what we've all been waiting for. 1 year post Mommy Makeover, where I had a tummy tuck, a breast lift, and some leg lipo. We're also going to do the scar check. I'm going to share with you what the V-beam second session looked like. And we're going back to Dr. Green. He also explains why I'm not a candidate for the butt lift. All information I believe you will find highly important if you are considering this type of surgery. Disclaimer, this is for educational purposes. This information is to help other women, not to bear at all. It's alarming that YouTube suppresses helpful content for females, claiming sexual content. I spend an insane amount of hours blurring any nudity to ensure I'm not in violation. However, YouTube bots demonetize this entire series. This means I do not financially benefit from the exchange of talent and time. Most importantly, women are not served with valuable insight and information for best outcomes. I've been a professional online creator for nearly 10 years. There is an attack on useful, real information from real sources. I love giving you the real deal. Please help me combat this attack by sharing this video series with as many of your friends as possible, because I want to continue sharing with you in a candid and true manner. Thank you, my friends. I've shared before that this is by far the best body I've ever had in my entire life, and I couldn't have gotten here without the tools that I've utilized over this last year. That doesn't mean that I don't work hard or try to improve my life daily. And if you follow me on Instagram, link down below, you will see how in stories I share daily on the things that I'm doing to improve my nutrition and my wellness. If this is the first video you're catching on this topic, make sure to check out my entire playlist where I share prepping for this surgery, the cost of the surgery, who did my surgery, the actual surgery application on the table, and how I've recovered over the last 12 months. To catch any of you up to date, I was born in 1982, so I'm about to turn 42 years old, and I have had 4 boys. I get asked so many questions about the things that I used to recover and treat my scars. And when you look down in the description, you will see a list where I link back to Amazon on everything that I utilized. So first, let's go to Dr. Green and see what he says. I'm about to run into Dr. Green's office and get my 1 year Mommy Makeover check-in. Let's go see these scars. Okay, we're in the room to be examined, and I've got my little robe, so it's time to undress and get into the robe. We're not gonna film that part.
Home use.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm in my robe.
That was weird.
Jason wishes I would have gotten this size. I don't know what this is, like 300 or something. Now I get into the chair. Oh.
Hi. Are we still good with social media? Yeah. At the end, is it okay if I ask a few questions?
Yes.
How's yoga? Did you go to yoga again? Do you go every Saturday?
I go every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 a.m. and sometimes I hit Saturdays, but the Saturday classes are so packed.
I told my wife, I said, I'm convinced that good people in this life go to heaven and bad people get sent to hot
Hot yoga.
Amen.
Let's unrobe and see it. No, it's not crazy. It's like so fine and white.
Belly button looks good. Awesome.
Has anybody ever said to you, like, the rogue nipple hairs you might grow, but once you do the lollipop, like, they're gone?
No.
Oh, I feel like they're gone.
Oh, that's
yeah, because
cool.
maybe you, like, cut out
Probably cut out that hair-bearing skin.
Exactly. So I don't know if there's anything else you want to see now.
You look perfect.
Okay.
You've got loose skin.
I know, and it's, like, on my upper back now, too. And we're working on it, but I feel like there's a lot of volume loss.
So my concern is going to be this. You've got enough loose skin down through this part of your thigh. You probably would need an incision that came all the way around.
So I'd have to do the back incision.
And the downside of that is it will elevate your butt crack some, which overall can make your butt not look good. It can give you a problem with kind of the shape of your butt. The fact that you're very thin through this part of your back is good, because usually when you lift that, it will tend to flatten out that a little bit because of fatty tissue, but you don't have any fatty tissue there. But the distance that needs to come up to make that better
would have to be lifted.
Yeah.
Because an implant or whatever wouldn't pull it out.
It will not lift
it would just
enough.
So no more squats.
It won't lift it enough. So to get yours out that much, you're going to have to lift it that much. Is probably just to taper it to make it smooth will cross your midline. And that would be the potential downside from it.
Do we think we can build it enough with squats? Because that's a lot of loose skin.
It's a lot of loose skin. You probably can't.
I like the realness. I appreciate it. Because, lots of people want to not be real.
Yeah. probably enough loose skin babies and stuff like that. They stretch things out,
Yeah. If you enjoy the way I share, you're not alone. We actually have a huge skin and wellness community app that is linked below. It's where I share about sourcing products that I've used. If you've looked at my previous videos about semaglutide or peptides that I've been using to help regrow muscle and improve my health, those are things that I share only inside of the app, and the app is linked below for your convenience. So join today and figure out what you can do to take care of yourself more professionally at home and increase your wellness. All right, we're going to go inside and get my second V-beam laser treatment on my scars. Yes, I'm in my car filming this for you. In the 9-month post Mommy Makeover video I shared, I used the V-beam to help reduce the redness in my scars. Like before, this office does not allow me to film my treatments. On January 2nd, 2024, I returned for a second session. And this is what the scars look like immediately following my first treatment. This is what my scars look like before treatment, 1 month after my first treatment. For my second session, the V-beam's power was increased, and you can see how red my scars are immediately following it. My second V-beam was performed on January 2nd. I realized the last time I did V-beam, I never showed you, like I showed you right after it in the office, but I never showed you what like the next day was. So I'm going to try to do it appropriately, of course. After the V-beam, it does get like really red like this, like almost like crusty. And on the breast, it's the same. Let me see, like if I, let's get afraid. Okay, so see, like you can see it's like that. Like, okay, so you can see, like, it's kind of like woundy. It only hurts or feels a little sensitive right after. Like, they don't hurt. They just kind of look inflamed like that. This is what my scars look like before my first V-beam treatment. And this is what my scars look like as they were healing from start to finish. It's kind of crazy watching the skin heal this way. I feel the V-beam really helped expedite my scar healing, and I wish I had gone sooner. Dr. Green did inform me on my 6-month post-surgery visit that I should look into the V-beam to help constrict vessel dilation. In doing so, this quickens the healing process. This is something to schedule months in advance, so add this to your list for your surgery prep. Go away. If you have questions about my procedure, please make sure you have watched all of the videos in this series and the related weight loss and semaglutide videos first. I promise you guys that I've documented it all for you. Make sure to check the description of this video for items I used while recovering. I also thought it was important to follow up with you about my weight. At the beginning of this year, I was very thin and had hit 103 pounds, which was not my goal. My goal with semaglutide and my new figure is to maintain about 110 pounds at around 18% body fat. And good news, I actually reached this goal this week by focusing on eating again and lifting weights. There are many things that I love about my new body. However, I did lose muscle, particularly in my butt, causing the butt drop. And it is the reason I wanted Dr. Green's opinion on my current backside situation. I plan on adding more muscle this year to improve my butt, and I've been working really hard in the gym. I also hope Dr. Green's explanation on why I'm not a butt lift candidate is helpful. Basically, because of my loose skin, I would need an incision across my entire mid-back, which would change the height of my butt crease, placing it too high. And in this example that I found online, you can see why that is not an attractive situation and causes a lot of disfigurement. So squats and my weekly walkie-talkies will be my solution, along with a lot of meat. You guys, I truly hope that me dedicating so much time in sharing all of the process of this surgery, the good, the bad, just the realities, makes you more informed. So many of you have reached out and I am incredibly grateful. And I have amazing messages from you. It's just really inspiring to me, but also I feel like it's such a great way to connect with people who are feeling the same desires as I did. You've had a bunch of kids. You want to feel good about your body. You'd love to wear a bikini on your vacation. These are all normal feelings. And I feel like a lot of people feel vain. Honestly, you guys feel vain for wanting these things. And I don't think anyone should feel that way because because especially as mothers or not, we sacrifice a lot to bring new people into the world. And those are all good things. But it's hard feeling insecure in your body or feeling like, well, I'm never going to buy that bikini or I'm never going to wear those things because I just don't look good. I feel embarrassed. Honestly, it's just so much freedom. Freedom from not feeling insecure. It's liberating to feel hot. Okay, I'll just say it. It's liberating to feel that way. I just really hope that me sharing this has helped inspire the rest of you who are searching for these results or these outcomes to know that it is possible. And it's all right to seek tools and expertise to solve some of these issues that we face as humans. We're all projected to live really long lives, hopefully, and I want to live a really long life in a body that I love. So I was nervous before surgery. I'd never had a surgery like this before. I didn't have any scars on my body, so I was concerned about the healing process. And also, you just really don't know how your body is going to respond to what you're going to do. Like, how big are my breasts really going to be? Or what is that scar going to look like? Is my stomach going to look the way I want it to look? For me, by far, it exceeded my expectations. I'm so happy. Like, I can't believe that this is my body. Well, I came to know about Dr. Green because he goes to church with us, so I was familiar with him from that. But then one of my friends had her breasts done by him, and I looked at them and I thought that they were amazing. She had also wondered if she needed a tummy tuck, which she did not need, even like from my opinion. And the thing that I really appreciate about Dr. Green is that's what he told her as well. He's like, I will not do a tummy tuck on you. You do not need it. Whereas like other surgeons in the area said that they would. And that really concerned me because I wanted a conservative doctor who's a realist, not someone who's just going to push me into procedures. Number one, I've learned that we all heal differently, and I've experienced that just from watching and talking to other people who've had similar surgeries. Also, you have such a responsibility as a client to prep for the surgery, to get in the best shape you possibly can so that your surgeon has the best material to work with. And so I think that's one of the reasons I healed so well. I know my husband wishes I would have gone bigger. No, I am so pleased with everything I did, from the inner thigh lipo and the knee lipo to the tummy tuck and to doing the small breast lift. Like, I love it. First, I think it's really important to find a surgeon that understands your goals, and you look at his body of work and you can see that, like, okay, this person seems to do work the way that I want my figure to look. That doesn't mean that it's always going to be the best outcome for you, but I think you really need to go through surgeons, figure out who resonates with you, and feel comfortable with talking about all of your goals and the realities of what your body can truly achieve. I think I've had a huge impact for so many women in this area and the world who watch my videos as I share. So many people have reached out to me through DM or just in the message section just saying they can't believe how good I look. Thank you for sharing all the nitty-gritty details, which my videos do, because I think it's super important that people see the prep, see the legitimate process day by day, because I remember on day 8, I thought I was never going to heal, and I was so depressed, and I thought, oh my gosh, what did I do? And by day 11, it definitely turned around. And I share all of that detail because it's really important for people to understand what they're getting into, but also understand there is hope and you're not stuck in that kind of depressed section of the healing phase. I don't feel like anything that I've done is out of your reach, and that's the reason I share so openly. I believe being vulnerable about these discussions and topics is super important to the conversation, and I hope my shamelessness helps you on your journey. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video telling me that you watched it and that you enjoyed it. I love it when you tell me that you just had a tummy tuck or you're planning on getting your tummy tuck and that my series, this Mommy Makeover playlist, has helped you. Nothing fills me up more.